Give me a sec here. There we go. Just realized there. Now, keep in mind, if you're a student of ours inside our live trading room, I take care of you first, right? And I say that to you inside the trading room, but just realized on social media right now, there we go. I just unmuted myself. I was probably talking to myself for about 7 minutes there, Tim. I just saw your comment right there, so I appreciate you giving me the heads up. But yeah, either way, heading into this afternoon, though, there's a few trades that look good. But keep in mind, it's a Friday. Not too much else out there that we haven't already called out in our room. You know, if you're Erica, if you're Farzad, Leda, Margaret, Michael, you know what we've been talking about all day. And we'll get to the main attraction here in just a bit because actually we haven't talked about the main attraction yet. We'll find it at some point here. I actually just glossed over this trade. What the hell is this? This thing pop and drop. Oh my, this is like a Christmas tree. It's missing like a star up top here. But yeah, otherwise, the main attraction is Tesla, right? The main attraction is going to be Tesla. We'll get to that in a moment. OVID. Yeah, this thing looks really nice. OVID. I'm actually going to put this near the top of our list for now, just so we don't forget about it as we continue our audio coming up. SPWR. This stock fell off a cliff years back. Oh, let me go back to a 1 minute chart there. ANNX, nice little move here too. A couple cheap stocks are like kind of holding up pretty nicely. Again, the key is direction. Key is just good volume on the order book. That ANNX stock, I'm just going to put on our watch list there. That one looked pretty nice. The rest of these look kind of garbage. Maybe I need to jack up my volume filter. I do. All right, let's rerun this, see if there's anything else looking good that has the good volume on it. HIMS is just near the highs. You know, it wouldn't shock me if that looks to try and go higher into the close. GoPro trying to go back up there. Not a bad look. A lot of stocks that are cheap, though. It's like, I want something a little bit more, not necessarily name brand, but something that's not like that 1 to 5. Give me like a 20, give me a 30. The donut trade could be interesting only for the reason that we did trade it the other day. It came back down, though. But the whole thing with this was that Cash Patel disclosed, some position on donut. So, just in the loose concept of, they always know something, right? Whether it's, local politician or whether it's, Cash Patel, or whether it's Trump, whatever it is, either way, politician. He's tied into the administration either way. So, you know what, donut, we're going to put on our watch list just for right now. It's up over that 5%, 100% tradable. BB was a nice trade earlier here, just kind of fell off, a little lackluster. If it pops up into the close, then we'll call it out when we need to. But all right, the ANNX I got to add to our main list there. So we got a bunch of stocks that are like kind of like 1 to 10, $1 to $10. See if there's anything looking just as good, if not better, as a short. I'll find another one here in a moment because this trade I'm in, and we were talking about this in our class earlier today too. Whole drop off and short on LAC. So it is just kind of holding off of the low from yesterday. Lower highs though. So I feel like eventually we'll get the drop down towards 6. There could be more downside room there. RZLV is getting hit here hard. This thing had a nice run up, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, about a couple weeks back. Had a nice run up there. So kind of similar to the LAC. Eventually, every roller coaster has a top. Oh, wow, this got crushed early on today, the iron trade. I mean, similar. I mean, for as much as this ran up, for as much as MP ran up the last few, weeks. OKLO, same thing. This could be down, more into next week as well. Let's see. I mean, if anything, I wouldn't mind adding like an OKLO or maybe an MP. Parabolic move up, so it's also tough to go against the grain here, long term, day to day to day or week to week. I'm sure it could happen, but just trend is your friend. There might be more downside room on OKLO. This thing just went bonkers from 80 basically up to 140. I could see this filling a gap down full here, down towards 105, if not maybe even revisiting the low here from around 96. You know what? I'll add the OKLO. potential short there. EA halted. Ooh, nice little pop there. Take a look on EA. What happened there? Oh, they're going to go private. $50 billion deal to go private. Holy shit. Ay. I had a signal on EA in like a week or two back. Nothing real. I'm back testing something. So I'm like playing around with some stuff on the swing side too. And EA was flagged for me. But we actually went over this like a year back. We went over this trade like a year ago because we went over the Fausto flag that was building here. Up. This was when we actually focused on it. Then it fell off, didn't really hold support where it should have. But hey, it came back up, kept poking it. Then eventually, nice move. We're not going to trade this, though. We're not going to really trade this. It's not going to really keep pushing up that much further, I'd imagine. And if it does, just order book too thin. Not really too focused on it. If anything, this is going to be a distraction more to other trades that we have on our list. INMN, yeah, a little spotty graph. It's moving up a little bit right here across the afternoon later, so that looks good. Order book, a little thin. Spread's not bad. If I put this on our list, I may have to open it up a lot more, though. That's kind of where I say if there's something jaw-dropping, at least that's definitely something I would want to keep a good eye on. EA could be, jaw-dropping, but just, that's too expensive. Order book too thin. Kind of just last call here. If I revisit one or two trades, GoPro, kind of same line of thinking as the donut, where just cheap stock at the highs. We have a lot of those on our list. So, nothing really I'm drooling over here this afternoon, folks. All right, real quick, who's a student of ours joining class this afternoon? Who's going to be in the phase 2 course with me this afternoon? Which post the link there if you can. I got a bunch of my students here: Tim, Lee, Roberto, Phil, Margaret, Gula. I got John. Got Lee, Jeff. Perfect. All right, excellent. So again, hey folks, keep in mind we got our class coming up. Most of us here are going to be in class. I look forward to seeing you in there. If you're just a member here looking to learn more about our program, our classes, our coaching, just talk to your education advisor. They're here to break down anything involved with our course packages, curriculum, etc. We do these classes every single month. I actually still have my PowerPoint up. May as well show this. There we are. That's our course curriculum, right? So keep in mind, we're wrapping up actually with phase 2 with lesson number 12 coming up. It's practically a miniature phase 3 style class. So remember, I actually reformatted these classes a little while back, and before Fausto gave me the opportunity and the platform to teach with him in phase 3. So, this is as much of a phase 3 class as you'll get here. So it's a bit of a sneak peek if you're looking to learn more about our classes, including next week's advanced class, the phase 3 course. Just talk to your education advisor. They'll be able to break down any questions there for you. Let go of the PowerPoint. There we go. All right, folks. Hey, best of luck trading going into the market close. Have a great weekend. Otherwise, if you're on X social media, Facebook Live, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, etc., down below, lower left, at Cyber Trading You. Be a friend, tell a friend. Look to hit the follow and subscribe button down below, just so you know when we're going live, when we stream throughout the week, Monday to Friday. But we'll be back next week, at least otherwise. And if you wanted to skip the cues, basically cut the line, join us directly inside our live trading room. We do have audio commentary taking us into the market close. I know that most of us here are joining me in class, but you'll have Rich on the mic here, just be giving extra commentary here on stocks. And if you wanted to join us here, either way, just go right down to the links scrolling down below. If you're on YouTube, if you're on the social media stream, at least right there, just right down below there, ctu.co/trial to get involved. But hey, have a great weekend otherwise. And for all of our members here, stay tuned. We'll be back on in just a bit.